Hi, I'm Mark Monlux, and this is your Friday night movie recommendation. Trying to get a little bit more light on here. So let's do a quick trip back in time to 2003. Back then, on the Billboard Top 100, the best playing single was In the Club by 50 Cent. There was also Chicago walked away with the Best Movie Oscar, along with 5 other Oscars that night, for a total of 6. So check out Chicago. Pretty fun movie. On the TV was absolutely nuts. There was a ton of shows that premiered. Here's just some of them: Two and a Half Men, Battlestar Galactica, NCIS, Cold Case, Dead Like Me. If you haven't seen Dead Like Me, which deserved more seasons than it got, definitely watch Dead Like Me. One of my favorite shows. And a bunch of others. But this isn't about doing recommendations for TV shows. This is about my movie recommendation from 2003. And I thought, there were several good ones to select from, but I thought I'm going to choose an Australian zombie film. This one's called Undead, and it's pretty hilarious. It takes a lot of the typical zombie tropes that pop in and makes fun of them. So there's a fair amount of humor. I mean, you got there's a fair amount of humor going on in this going on in this film. I said fish because there are zombie fish in this film, and that's one of the more humorous scenes that pops up. You got your typical comets falling out of the sky, thus causing people to turn into the undead, become zombies. You have the locals figuring out what it takes to, put a zombie down. And amidst all this typical stuff, you're wondering, where's this going? And suddenly, one guy says, aliens. So you have that thrown into the mix. Oh my God, it's just a lot of fun. There's this unique type of gun. Now, this was directed by these brothers, Michael and Peter Spierig, and they would go on to do a bunch of other movies in the horror and sci-fi genre, like Predestination and Jigsaw. And I enjoy their other films. But this one kind of launched, and they did more than just write and direct this thing. They were also the editors, and they also were the visual special effects supervisors, and they were also the sound designers. They wore a lot of hats on this film, and so it's got a really core taste, if you were, to it. If you enjoy a good zombie romp, and I do, if you like a little bit of bang and splatter, like I do, I highly recommend that you check out 2003's Undead from Australia. One of my favorite lines in the film, and you'll laugh when you hear it, is, "I'm comfortable with my body." Oh man, I just got kicked just listening to it. Has what I think is a fairly unique ending. I don't want to spoil anything because I want you guys to really enjoy this and check it out. Now, if you're looking for where you can find it, currently it's playing for free on Tubi. So check it out. By the way, as long as I'm promoting Tubi, I also want to promote Canopy. Canopy, spelled with the K, is a service you can have free access to from your library. So you can watch thousands of movies and TV shows absolutely free. All you need is your zip code and your library card number. So check out Canopy. Have fun at Tubi. Tubi's a great place to go if you want to watch horror movies of the slightly lower taste variety. I'm a frequent visitor there. Anyway, if you like watching my videos and admiring my cookie jars, please click like, share, do all those typical things. I'd appreciate it. And if there's a doobly-doo down below, check it out. I usually put a link to a movie trailer there. And I'll see you next time.